Sujao 6. One. Five. Six. 14. 22. 28. 'Okay, gents, 3 more shots each. Foul and a miss. Okay. Yeah. Karen. Foul and a miss. Karen Wilson, 4. One. Six. $30. 40. Cheers, Karen. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. 27. Karen Wilson, 34.
Frame 5 has come down to a tactical battle on the colours with the scores fairly level. Wilson gets a fortunate contact, fails to develop position on the colours. Lays a snooker behind the black for Si Jiahui.
Karen Wilson, 1.
Wilson, through that stroke of luck, has gained the upper hand in this tactical exchange. When escaping from this type of snooker, controlling the outcome becomes rather difficult. When Selby attempts these escapes, he deliberately plays the object ball towards the cushion. Si Jiahui's escape is just about acceptable, not a serious error. For Wilson, this presents roughly a 50 to 60% opportunity. Making it or missing it would both be reasonable outcomes. Despite not leaving anything on, the initiative in this safety exchange is passed to Si Jiahui, who can lay a comfortable snooker for Wilson, deliberately opening up the gap slightly between the green and the pink. The green was previously unavailable. Now there is a pot onto the top left corner pocket. If he can create an opening, there is potential to win the frame from that position. Wilson hasn't given him that chance. This match between these two is quite different from the ones we analysed earlier. Murphy and Selby actually had their opportunities. They simply made too many costly errors. Si Jiahui's problem is that in these safety battles with Wilson, he has rarely been able to create chances. The one frame he won in the first session, the scoring opportunity came through a fortunate contact. Once at the table, though, he played that frame exceptionally well. Si Jiahui's previous safety was quite solid actually, just failed to land the snooker. That slight imperfection immediately allowed Wilson to counter with a snooker of his own. Si Jiahui has been rather fortunate with this escape, leaving Wilson snookered in return. Wilson, in this second session, has been playing with something approaching his peak form from last season, rock solid at both ends of the table. If Soi Jiahui wanted to play more aggressively, he'd find there are barely any long pots available to attempt. Wilson's also had some luck with this escape. The yellow has come to rest tight on the cushion. Just mentioned that if Si Jiahui wanted to attack proactively, the opportunities to do so are few. Defensively, he simply can't match Wilson, leaving him with the feeling of having nowhere to go. Trump last season, in his encounters with Wilson, would have experienced this feeling firsthand. Wilson's played a poor safety here. Excellent chance for Si Jiahui to seize the initiative. He is attempting to get tight on the solitary blue, superb shot, executed beautifully. From this snooker, Wilson's escape is essentially down to luck, basically out of control. If the white ball hadn't dropped into the pocket, this would actually have been an excellent escape. The white and yellow one up, one down would have been safe. Now he has left it wide open. His earlier decision to separate the green and pink has paid dividends. The positional play wasn't quite precise enough. He has potted the green though. He can take this frame, pulling the score back to 2-3. Soi Jiahui did make mistakes earlier in this frame. They haven't affected the outcome. He has won the frame.
9.
Potting the blue next will put him ahead on points.
14. And the frame. Si Jiahui. What? Seven. Karen Wilson 12.
Moving to frame 6, Si Jiahui is attempting a cross double here. Struck it too fine. The end result isn't bad at all, actually. The white has essentially returned to bulk. Wilson needs to pot a long ball to get in. Good pot. In this sixth frame, Sai Jiahui's safety play was indeed an error. With some fortune, the outcome wasn't problematic. Ultimately, it was Wilson who potted a long-range starter to get to the table. So Wilson's entry in this sixth frame was primarily a display of individual ability, not really much to do with Sai Jiahui. Two reds available to the right middle pocket can both develop position, straightforward transition towards the black. The red below the black on the left needs addressing. Splitting the pack while bringing the cue ball to the left middle pocket for the red, controlled with remarkable precision. Red potted, the black spot issue completely resolved. Immediately positioned for a very comfortable split. After breaking the pack, there is a red covering the right middle pocket. The cueing's slightly awkward though. One word, solid. The first attempt at the split hasn't fully simplified the pack. Another attempt, still a good chance. The screw should have been slightly deeper. The covering red isn't ideal. He has opened up opportunities though. The task of simplifying the pack has been accomplished.
28.
The remainder is routine work for Wilson. He is after all legitimately world number 2, achieved 4 titles and 1 runner-up finish last season.
$36. $44. $52.
Potting the pink next will put him ahead on points. No concerns there. Wilson at the start of this season maintained his form from last season, winning the Shanghai Masters. Following issues with his cue and commercial contracts, his performances after Shanghai weren't particularly strong.
59.
A player of his caliber will certainly return to form though. It is just a matter of when. That was rather unnecessary. Simply potting the pink safely would have secured the frame. Forcing
59.
position around the table has led to a miss. Trailing by 12 points. Sai Jiahui hasn't conceded.
One. Nine. $70.
The quality of this snooker is actually quite high. A decent scoring chance. Whether he can escape or not, Wilson certainly won't be giving away a free ball. Excellent pot. Wilson ensures the frame with a long pot. This frame can be described as Si Jiahui having no real answer, purely Wilson playing superbly.
Eights. Eleven.